social media, y'all know what time it is, man.
Social media, it's your boy Ribbon Levi.
1425000.
Then we back at it again with another one. Excuse. On our Instagram page, we got a message asking about, have we ever experienced racism in prison?
And I don't think it's gonna get no better than this because you got a white boy and you got a black man. You feel me? So we're gonna give it from both perspectives what really going on in this bit. You know what I'm saying?
That person's name, but shout out to that person for asking that question. And the answer is yes.
Absolutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely. There's some racism in prison, but for myself, the racism I experienced that was against my kind, which was, I'm black for sure, was from the officers.
What?
The officers.
The officers were racist against you, bro?
Yes, the white officers was very racist against our kind. Yeah, bro, but it was like, I ain't even capping it. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Mainly the officers, they had a thing against, especially in certain camps, Hamilton CI. Jefferson was pretty good. Washington CI.
Don't forget we're in the South too now.
Franklin CI, and these camps I just named are in the panhandle of Florida, which is like
cornbread
fresh backwoods. Yes. From the warden to the sergeant to officers.
Good old boys, ain't that what they call?
It was ridiculous, but even my own kind, my own color, from them areas was racist against us. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty terrible because I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. On the streets of Jacksonville, I can truthfully say for myself, I haven't really experienced too much racism.
Yeah, I have. But I've been going to neighborhoods that are like, hey, bruh, this morning I was telling you a story. I pull up at the gym, you feel me? And the dude say, hey, he was just asking for money, but he stayed 30 feet back talking about, I ain't trying to get shot, bro. I was trying to catch the bus downtown. Can I keep spare some change? Like,
but yeah, end of the day, prison is a very racist spot. And even with the inmates, it's like how the TV shows and movies portray it. Your kind particularly stick with their kind. Like you'll get whites with the whites, blacks with the blacks. You have a few wild cards like yourself. You have the Spanish with the Spanish. And then they kind of stuck together and did their thing. But yeah, the officers for me was some of the worst. I've never been called nigger so many times. A piece of shit so many times, been degraded because of my color so many times, and they did it because they had that power over me. They know I couldn't really fight back, and you can fight back, but it's gonna come with some serious consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, mainly from the officers. That's where I got it from, you know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to know, we are in the South. White officers will call a white inmate a cracker too, bro. I just want to point that out. Definitely. White officers have called me cracker, get in line.
Oh, he was a nigga lover, so he got it bad.
Cracker this, cracker that. Like it's crazy. I can get experience. You got a full experience you want to talk about?
I mean, I had a white officer when I went to confinement in FSP.
And FSP will hide you, so them officers talk greasy at FSP, man.
I mean, the man you went slam in confinement, he would say, "Yo, stinking ass nigga, this and that," and spit in my food. Throw in my tray, was like, eat that.
And the scariest part about the main unit confinement at FSP is you got death row. Death row is on the wing with you. Like inmates on death row are on the wing with you. So them police talk crazy to you back there, man.
And they will hide your ass. There's nowhere to get help at. It's nobody to call. There's nobody to tell on because they all was together. So you gotta just deal with it and just take it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna lie. I was in the slammer, so I know who had it worse when it comes to racism. I just dealt with officers. Fuck them. He had to deal with inmates.
I tell you the worst experience for me, right? So I don't know if I just never had a racist bone in my body since I was young, but naturally I was attracted to the culture at a young age. I love black women at a young age. I love rap music at a young age. All of it. You feel me? Even who I grew up playing sports with, I wanted to play with the black kids for whatever reason. I don't know. That's just how I was when I was a jit, and that's how I grew up, right? So naturally, who am I going to hang out with if I go to prison? The people I'm most comfortable around. Well, unfortunately, not everybody is feeling the same way I'm feeling.
It wasn't accepted like that. It was not accepted.
So, especially when it came to my religious beliefs. You know what I'm saying? I ended up feeling like my religious beliefs was correlating more with the Hebrew Israelite mentality, right? Because I already believed in the God of the Bible. I already believed in the old doctrines and their old way of belief. Not so much the New Testament, but I really love how the Old Testament was, and that's how the Hebrew Israelites were, right? But do you think the Hebrew Israelites in prison want a white man talking about their Hebrew Israelite?
Well, this is crazy now. Before I knew this man, before I came to this camp, even though we were from the same side of town, the same city, he was at FSP before I got there. I can't remember exactly when. I came from Wakulla CI on a negative transfer.
Yeah.
And during that time, 2013 or 14, I was heavy into the Hebrew Israelite movement.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got there, it was like a national gravitation towards the Hebrew brothers. We all chopping it up, talking.
Before the knowledge.
So before I knew this man, I heard about this man.
Yeah, I had a reputation on the compound.
I heard about it,
yeah.
and it was not in the good way because the camp I just left, the Hebrew Israelites at Wakulla CI,
pro-black. They're all pro-black.
It was racist. I can't even say pro-black. They was racist. We as a group, because I was part of the group, didn't allow white boys in. Like, nah, this is us. It's all for black people. At that time, I was highly blinded, so I'm just following along. You know what I'm saying? Catch a wind, catch a rain, learning myself.
The nation is the number one that's like against the white people being.
And nothing to get Hebrew Israelite. I still believe I'm a Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Once I read for myself and enlightened myself and learned more, got to the level where I'm at. When I get to FSP, I'm in with this gang called the Hebrew Israelite. We wasn't, I don't care what they want to call it. In prison, the camps I was at, we moved like a gang. So before I even met this man, I heard about this man. Yo, man, they got this cracker trying to be a Hebrew Israelite, spitting this and that. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not racist by a long shot. I'm just like, yeah. I was actually thinking about coming out the Hebrew. I came out the whole Hebrew Israelite movement with them because of stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, y'all on this over here too, you know what I'm saying? So I never met the guy, but I heard about the guy, the white Hebrew. So there we go.
But I had a message inside of me, right? And I wasn't scared to preach that message. So the craziest. So he was actually a Crip too, and the Hebrews really wasn't on that gangbanging stuff in a sense. You feel me? Even though they carried themselves like it was a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing but respect. You don't disrespect the Hebrew, all that stuff. Same way with the Muslims, same way with all that stuff, right? So long story short, it was a guy, he still banged. He from the LA, Compton and all, you feel me? He was a Crip, older dude. Me and this dude became like this after a while. But at first, buddy, I know one of the Hebrew brothers that's not on that racist stuff was like, hey bro, you around here talking about this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm letting you know they're gonna step to you and this one, and this one gonna have a knife on them, you feel me? I don't know if two of them did. I know one of them did for a fact, cause I could see how big the handle is, you feel me? He had a sword. So I'm like, I ain't finna run down on me just cause I accept the faith of Yahweh. Like, dang, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they wasn't on white people preaching this type of message, you feel me?
Sure.
Even though I was dropping nothing but jewels. You gotta admit, bro, everything I said was literally the same teachings. I was dropping nothing but facts. I wasn't saying no lies or nothing. I wasn't trying to misconstrue nobody. I wasn't trying to hide the truth. And really, the white man came out with it. I wasn't on that. I was really speaking facts. You feel me?
I could vouch. This is from my knowledge and my belief. When me and this man finally spoke and got onto the whole topic of the biblical and religion and spiritual in Hebrew, our thoughts aligned. I'm like, damn, the same thing I'm reading is what he reading. You know what I'm saying? It's all making sense. We wasn't easily persuaded by other people giving us stuff and feeding us stuff. People will feed you false doctrine to make you believe what they believe. And as a young person just getting in, you will follow that and you'll take that fruit and run away with it. Blindly, I didn't even know. Like, you taking a lot of BS, bro. So when I finally talked to this man myself, I'm like, hey, bro, really is know what he talking about in my opinion. I can't.
And I'm literally giving you facts out this
facts.
book. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm giving you all these different doctrines and hey, this man said this and this. No, I'm giving you straight facts out the book. So it was what it was. So they ran down on me. he was trying. It was weird, bruh. It was like they was trying to check me like a gang member. Like, oh, you call yourself this? Well, spit knowledge. I swear.
I don't care if nobody say they might want to wake me up later. The campsite was at Hebrews like we moved like a gang. We was gang. How you want to call that? You know what I'm saying?
But real talk, man.
We had hand signs, handshakes, and everything. I don't care what they talking about. I'm a man of God, so I don't care what they talk about. We move like a gang.
But anyways, they ran down. Oh, a crack of this, a crack of that. Ba 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 ba. And this really even that fight that I was talking about earlier, that race riot I was talking about, I was a crack of this, crack of that, you know what I'm saying? Just being white in the chain gang in the South, I can't speak for anywhere else. I've only been locked up in the South. But I've been to prison twice, and I've been to multiple camps both times, and all of them toward white boys is
a whole different feel.
It's
a whole different feel.
And I was at a JIT camp the first time. That was crazy, but I never felt like I was gonna die because I was white. But in this situation, I felt like I was really about to die because I was white. You feel me? And I done seen white boys thrown over the rail, and you know the metal foot lockers.
Okay.
Drop a 50-pound metal foot locker on top of them, threw them over the stairs, dropped them. I done seen some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of those moments I'm like, man, I'm about to go, and I'm caught slipping because I don't got no fire on me. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm at chapel. I'm in the chapel. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when the cell phones was heavy on the compound, you gotta walk past metal detectors, so you can't really move how you want to move. You know what I'm saying? Because they got metal. They're like giant metal wands that are metal detectors, and they go off when they. But this instant right here, 3 of them ran down on me. Hey, how do you feel like this? I explained my situation. I explained my belief and what I think of. And then I broke it down in the Bible to how do you come up with this and how do I come up with this? You feel me? And it made too much sense what I said. And they was like, but ain't no white man could be, that's all they could say. You feel me? And I'm like, I had to end it with, no matter what I am, if I were Chinese, Asian, Mexican, whatever, no matter what I am, could you sit here and deny the fact that I know the name Yahweh? Would you sit here and deny me this for giving him praise? Would you deny me of that? Would you tell someone outside of being a Hebrew they're not allowed to worship their God? Would you tell someone that?
Crazy, that shit crazy.
And they were kind of just looking like, and then at the same time, I had to start saying stuff like, would you really kill someone that worship the same God you worship? Because this is literally what the situation had came down to. You'll kill someone that worship the same God? Come on, you ain't even making sense right now, you feel me?
That's what it came down to.
But after I had broke that down, I don't know what it was. It was like, I haven't told y'all my personal beliefs. And if I broke it down, it'll hurt a lot of people's feelings and it'll open up a lot of people's eyes. You feel me? To be like, damn, he done said some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can make someone that completely hate white people to accepting a white person, like, damn, he got a great point of view. You know what I'm saying? Of where white people came from, how they date back, I give them history of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just giving my personal opinion and how I feel. I'm giving facts of what's going on. So, I don't know, bruh. After that, it was like straight love from the Hebrews after that. It was like, bruh, you are the realest white person I met, because no other white person gonna say what you said, basically. They're not gonna admit what you said, and all you gave me was straight proof and facts, and we accept you for who you are, type of stuff, you feel me? To the point where sometimes I be in class, because, you know, we had class on Fridays. Shabbats at nighttime, start at nighttime, so we'll be able to go basically commune before class, right before Shabbat and stuff, you feel me? So it was to the point where they had to accept the fact that no matter what, I'm still finna be in class with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
He laid down his faith. He kept pushing on it. He kept pushing on it. Kept pushing on it, man.
Yeah, it was, and bruh, once like I started going to class, I'm gonna tell you the number one religion that was hated in the chain gang was Hebrew Israelites by the police officers. By the police officers.
How we stood up. They didn't like how we moved. They ain't like it.
So when even the police seen that I was going to class,
They definitely couldn't stand it.
they was like, what?
They definitely couldn't stand it.
Man, I got harassed behind this type of stuff, bro. And now I'm with Hebrews and they're seeing that I'm not laying down and they messing with me 10 times harder. And I'm still not laying down. They just respected it after a while. Like, damn, bro.
No river leave. I got a trick for y'all in the next video. We're gonna go off the same topic, but I got a story he probably forgot about, but I'm gonna re-enlighten his memory. And this is gonna be it's a real touching prison love story.
Prison love story.
Ease up.